The present perfect tense is a little tricky because it has several different uses. In this video, we're going to look at how we can use the present perfect tense to talk about past experiences. Before we get started, I want to remind you that I'm here to help you learn English. So if you find this video useful, and I'm sure you will, you should subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss future videos. Have a look at the description for links to my social media pages. In the first video of this series on the present perfect tense, we looked at the main concept, which is to talk about how the present moment is affected by something in the past. For example, there's been an accident. We're talking about the past, but our focus is on how the event from the past, in this case an accident, affects the present. That's why, even though we're talking about the past, it's called the present perfect, because we're more interested in how the past is affecting the present. But have a look at this example. I've lived in New York. This is a very common use of the present perfect tense. But how does that main concept apply? We can see that we're talking about the past, but what's the connection with now? We went to New York and now we're back. Well, in this case, the main concept is a little vague or abstract, but it does still apply. You need to think of it like this. Now you have the experience or the memory of going to New York. So when we use the present perfect here, we're saying that we went to New York and it changed us. So now we have some knowledge or experience that we didn't have before. Let's quickly compare that to the present, the past simple. We could say in a very similar thing in past simple. I lived in New York. So what's the difference? Is there any difference? Well, they are very similar, and a lot of people will use them interchangeably, especially in American English. But there is a difference that you should be aware of. In present perfect, we're talking about now. That's our focus. The experience that we have now. We're referring to something that happened in the past, but it's not our focus. And it doesn't matter when, because we're talking about the present. In the past simple, we're talking about the past. We're referring to an event from a specific time in the past that's finished and there's no connection to the present. In the context, it needs to be clear when that event happened. The example on its own is actually lacking that detail. We don't need to say it if it's clear from the context of the conversation, but on its own it would be better to say something like, I lived in New York 2 years ago. But with the present perfect, we don't need to know when, because we're talking about now. Here are some more examples of the present perfect tense being used in this way. I have studied medicine. Have you worked for a large company? I haven't thought about that. We've eaten in that restaurant before. She hasn't been to Paris. You have seen this video. The present perfect is one of the most difficult tenses to learn, mainly because it has different uses. The main idea of the tense is that we are talking about how the present is affected by the past. But as we've seen in this video, sometimes this effect is only that we have a memory or an experience of the event. But remembering that main concept and how we can be flexible with it will help you to express yourself correctly and be understood. We've made some more videos to examine the other ways the present perfect is used in more detail. We did the first video in the series was an introduction to the main concept of the tense. we're going to look at how the present perfect is used to talk about information that is new for the listener, like news, and how we can talk about things that have happened within a period of time up until now. We often use the adverbs just, already, and yet with the present perfect, as well as the adverbs ever and never, and we're going to do a video on that. The present perfect is often confused with the past simple, so we'll look at that in more detail too and do a comparison. And we'll also look at how the present perfect is used differently in American English. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you found this useful. If you like this video, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out some of my other videos. On my website you can find more information about learning English with the English Language Club, and sign up to my mailing list to get my free guide to learning English. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.